Hey folks, today is October the 8th. It's currently 6:24 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 28 live testing review. If you recall, last week we only did 0.27%. And last week is when I did basically double the account by adding another $3,000 to it. And this week I did add, I believe, two more currency pairs. So we'll see if that made a difference and got us back to where we're used to here as far as weekly returns. The week before last week, we did 1.68%, which is around where we like to see. Anything around or above 1% is definitely a good week. So let's go ahead now and jump in here and see exactly how we did this week. All right, so our equity curve is still looking as nice as ever. And as you can see here, we're now up overall 49.22%. So let's see how we did this week. Well, we definitely don't have much drawdown. We'll take a look at that after we get into the VPS. But as you guys can see here, we made 1.36%. So definitely back where we want to be. And for the month, we are now up 0.99%. Let me see something here real quick. All right, so it looks like we closed out September 4.8%. Definitely still good. In October, 8 days in, we're up about 1% here. So definitely pleased with the results up until now. We can come here to summary, and as you guys can see, we've added a few new pairs. We did add Euro USD, but we've also added GBP NZD and also USD CAD. And of those three pairs, it looks like GBP NZD has taken the most trades. And let me see here. Euro USD looks to have the highest win rate, but it's taken quite a few less trades than GBP NZD. And obviously, of the three that we just added, let's see here. GBP NZD has made the most profit up to this point. So obviously, we're going to need to let this run for quite some time to actually kind of get an idea of what value these three are going to bring to us. And I've also found a few other pairs that somebody else is using that I might consider adding in the future here. But let's go ahead and jump over here to a Forex Factory. As always, before we jump into the VPS, I like to take a look at the news for the week. All right, so as we can see here on Monday, not a whole lot there. Tuesday, ISM Services PMI. Wednesday, ADP non-farm employment change. Thursday, not a lot there. And Friday, of course, we had non-farm payroll and Canadian employment change. So definitely Friday was a big news day for us with a non-farm payroll coming out. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happened this week. All right, we got smiley faces here. Let's make sure we got our smiley faces across the board. And my FX book is looking good as well. Statement uploaded successfully. And as you guys can see on our $6,000 account, we're now at $6,146.29. And we have $103 in drawdown going into the weekend. So I'm definitely okay with that. And we can check account history. First day of the week was, let's see here, the 4th. And it looks like we got started right around there. And we got several GBP NZD trades here. These didn't close out in a group. These are just independent trades. Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD CAD. So a lot of our, let's see here. GBP USD, a lot of little small wins right here. GBP NZD, let's see if this one, okay, so here's GBP NZD group trade here, $4.35 and a $18 loss, which closed the group in a win here. USD CAD, $4.42 and 33 cents. So no really large wins, just quite a few smaller winning trades, which basically added up to being a nice, really nice week for us. I know last week we've had some really nice wins, $63.36 here. But like I said, we don't have to get those big winning trades in order to get our 1% in the week. So definitely happy to see how things have been turning out, especially with our new pairs that we've been adding here. Things are definitely going well with the new pairs. So happy to see that. And as we come over here, like I said, I think I've put in at this point, let me see here. All right, so the profit is $1,092. So basically I've put in $5,000 and we're up $1,092. Here it is, deposits $5,054. All right, so everything is moving along the way it's supposed to be. If we can keep it up with this 1 to 2% per week, we should be able to get to the $7,000 mark pretty swiftly here. All right, let's go ahead, come back here. Before we take a look at the comments here, and let's see. Wanted to come back here. I was able to, somebody else, Vincent, sent in his MyFX, actually his FX Blue. And the reason I want to show you guys his information is because he's trading a few new currency pairs. But as always, we're going to go ahead and take a look at George, take a look at Kelvin, and then after those two, we'll take a look at Vincent to see what two currency pairs he has added. All right, let's jump in here. All right, so for the week here, we're now up 2.71%. And actually, let me do these one at a time so I can make sure whose account. So this is George's account. And like I said, 2.71%. And overall, his drawdown is only at 19.52%. And he's already up 3% for the month of October. So he is doing extremely well. Last month, he did 14.46%. So yeah, how big is his account? Started with 5,000, already at 6,041. So definitely doing well in his account here. Take a look at Kelvin's account. All right, so Kelvin did 1.34%. And his overall drawdown is 39.21%. And he's been running his account for quite some time here. And for October, he's now up 2%. Last month, he did 7.9%. So definitely doing extremely well here. All right, let's check out Vincent's FX Blue accounts. And we can come here, click on stats. Weekly return 3.4%. But what I really want to see here is symbols. All right, so you can see USD Swiss franc, GBP USD, and Euro USD. These are what we're kind of used to. But we also see Euro NZD, and that's actually taken 250 trades. It has almost, actually, no, it's not the highest. It's right behind GBP USD. But let's go over here to net profits. We're looking at $459.79. And so it's second to GBP USD. So he's trading 4 pairs, and Euro NZD is performing second best, only behind GBP USD. So that is definitely something that we're going to keep an eye on and see how this pair continues to perform. If it does do well, we might end up adding it to the overall test that we're running right now. So keep that in mind. Euro NZD. Let's jump over here. Come to stats. All right, weekly return 3.6%. Click on symbol. All right, GBP USD. We know about GBP NZD. Looks like he just added that one. All right, GBP Japanese Yen, Euro NZD, and Euro AUD. All right, so Euro AUD is another one that I don't believe. Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, Euro AUD is another new one here that we're going to look at keeping an eye on. We can check this here. It shows 60 trades here. Gross profit of $359.69. And so what's that? Net profit of $156.96. So actually, Euro AUD is his most profitable pair that he's trading with in this account. 25% losers. Average winners, what is that? 75%. Okay, so he's actually doing really well with that currency pair. So that's another one to keep in mind here. And like I said, I typically do 1 pair per 1,000 in the account. But right now I have, 5 pairs that I'm trading with? Pretty sure it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so yeah, we got 5 pairs right now. But at some point, as we get closer to, the 7, 8, 9, and even $10,000 range, we'll have to see how the EA performs. And if we do need to potentially add some of these other currency pairs here, we definitely can look at doing that. Once we get to $10,000, I might look at just opening up a second account with my broker and just setting up another VPS. It's only about $8 a month for the VPS. And if we have, multiple $10,000 accounts bringing in, anywhere between 7 and 10%, that more than covers a $8 monthly VPS fee. Okay, so only other thing we'd have to do is probably buy an extra license for Agimat as we continue to grow with the system here. But like I said, that's pretty far off. After we get to, that $8, $9, $10,000 mark, we'll see if the EA is able to continue remaining around the 1% mark, or if it's dropped back down to that 0.2, 0.3 mark, and we need to add some more currency pairs or what have you. But with that being said, you guys can always come check on all this information here on the website. And you can see here 2 MyFX books at present and 2 FX Blue accounts at present. So you guys can follow along there. And we also have my demo account with the updated version of the EA. We can check on the overall progress of that. 22.13%. This week, 0.48%. And we can check on the summary. GBP NZD, we can see that here. All right, so it's actually doing pretty well. 88% win rate overall. We'll continue to watch it and see how it does. And Euro USD doing well. All right, so definitely still glad that I added the Euro USD trade there. All right, let's go ahead now and jump over here. Let me go ahead and refresh, and we'll take a look and see how you guys did last week. All right, 2.45% this week. I'd love to see you test some new EAs. Also, you do a great job of reviewing them. Definitely do have plans on new expert advisors coming out. Right now, I am doing 3, and I have 1 new one coming out relatively shortly. All right, thanks, bro. I think this is my comment 100 to all of your videos. GBP NZD is the wildest pair because it's pairing expensive, cheap pair. When you look at 4-hour chart, you will see many highways. Agimat has a hard stop loss of 6,000 points, 600 pips, which rarely gets touched. GBP NZD has wild moves, and I'm not sure if it's a safe choice. As long as it provides decent pullbacks, it will have many profitable trades. Yes, we will keep watching it and see how it does here. Thanks for the update. We'll be looking to test it. I purchased it about 2 months ago, but have not yet set it up. Just being a little lazy. Okay. All right. Hi, bro. I hope you're doing great. Just for the information, I've added 10 pairs in total. Wow. On Agimat. So far, so good. I will update you with weekly results. Very nice. Look forward to seeing that. All right. Great update. I think you're right on about scalability with Agimat. I'm thinking about adding additional funds to my LQDFX account, and I'm worried about that as well. We'll see how it goes. I might just grow horizontally rather than vertically, as I'm noticing additional scaling issues. More on that later. All right, let's see how he did. His US broker did 2.12%. And for the month of September, what's that? 5.29%. Very nice. LQDFX did 4.14%. So LQDFX is definitely doing extremely well. For September overall, 14.46%. All right, something I've noticed was that although my US account is at 74K, trades continue to open at 0.22 lot size. Alternatively, my LQDFX opens trades using 0.02 lot sizes at 5K. You can probably guess just by that something is proportionately off. To mitigate that, I've gone ahead and begun to add additional currency pairs to my larger US broker account. However, since it is using a US broker, I'll be sticking to only the lowest spread pairs from the broker, as opposed to GBP NZD, which will likely be added to my LQDFX account when the time or balance is right. Okay. Another theory is to grow the account horizontally instead of vertically. If after continuing to add additional pairs, I either see much greater max or weekly drawdown or negligible change to profit percentage, it might be worth it to look into capping account sizes at say 50K and begin to open additional accounts. Either way, this is all future talk and the results data will steer my decision. All right, very nice. Have a great weekend all. All right. Are we allowed to use pairs that are not recommended lists? Obviously, we can't guarantee results. That was Agimat's response there. Let's see here. From my experience, plus 2 friends, Agimat increases lot size at approximately intervals of $12K or 12K cents. If you run one pair on a 20K account, it will still open 0.02, for example. It won't recognize the generously available equity. I hate to say this, but the Agimat support wasn't right when they said lot size will increase if I run one pair in a large account. Larry, what is your view? Is my point valid? I want to optimize Agimat's performance. By the way, fact states max 6 pairs to be run, which align with my theory of 12K intervals. Let's see what people have to say about that as well. All right. Tracking this as well, I just started another account, 10K, running 7 pairs as per the vendor. I've noticed lot size starts at 0.01. Okay, so basically this is a lot of talk about the lot sizing. And people are basically saying, we'll keep 7 pairs going for now, see how it does. 7 is a good number, so looks like a lot of people are thinking about sticking with 7 pairs. All right, okay, so I started with live trading this week. Here's my results. LQDFX, 7.49%. Crazy results. And I asked him what pairs he is trading with. Hopefully he'll get back to us in the comments section of this video to let us know what he's trading to get 7.49%, because that's pretty much the highest I've seen in a week here. So definitely excited to see what he has to say about that. And as far as this right here, like some other people have said in the comments before you, it might be a good idea to open up other accounts. You know, one person said, where was it at here? Might be worth it to look at capping account sizes at 50K and begin to open additional accounts. So that is definitely an option. Like I said, when I get to the point of 10K in my account, I might go ahead and just open up a second account with another 10K at that point and just let it run from there. It's all really going to depend on how Agimat performs once we hit those marks. So definitely stay tuned, and we will see how Agimat does as we start to get closer to that number. All right, so as always, guys, if you have any questions whatsoever on Agimat, make sure you guys send them my way, and I'll try to get those answered for you. And if you want to test it out for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on next week's live update review on October the 15th. Take care, folks.